Hello again, my friends. This is Alexander from Shaska Tech Corporation Limited, the professional manufacturer and designer of microbrushless DC water pump products. I record this news video mainly to display or introduce some further information about the similarities or about the difference about the older version of our DC60G-24120S model, built-in design style, and also the up-to-date new version with the outer control box design style. Okay, first we talk about the similarities. As we see, both pumps are with equivalent port dimension, 3/4 inch threaded. We can compare it, okay, to closely and intuitively see that both ports are equivalent, right? Inlet, outlet. Okay, and both pumps are powered by external 20 volts DC power supply. Okay, front spec or installation. In some scenarios, both may perform similarly. Okay, let's pay more attention about the difference. First, the up-to-date version is of course more powerful and more power efficient, and it is with higher flow rate value for a lot of circulation systems. It is lower powered. And then we see this is built-in design style, and this is with outer control box design style. Actually, the main control and protect circuits are integrated within this rectangle-shaped metal design box. It is named as the brain part of the whole pumping system. To the built-in design style pump older version, actually, we can roughly see that the circuits inside this box is already completely integrated within this small pump body. So, this as a whole is a pump, but to the up-to-date version, these two parts together is a pump. Okay. Then about the installation. If our water temperature is higher, then of course we will more recommend our up-to-date new version. For example, when the water temperature is over 60 degrees Celsius, this will be considered rather than this. Because this built-in design style, the main circuits are integrated within the pump body, the small size, very crowded. And when the water is with higher temperature, then the water temperature will directly impact the stability and reliability of electronic components that is already integrated within the pump body. So the inner temperature will be sharply higher. And it will reduce the reliability when in a long-term running status. Instead, as we see, the control circuits are physically independent from the distance from the pump body. So when the pump runs, it runs with higher temperature water. This control box can be kept at some more drier, lower temperature location, so the reliability can be kept. It will be more reliable when for higher temperature fluid circulation or cooling. Okay, then let's talk about the land use or some multiple installation. Without any doubt, our pump cannot be self-priming. Namely, if our pump is higher and the water is lower, we want to suck air and then suck the water upwards into the cavity. It is not what our pumps can do. Because our pumps cannot be self-priming. Instead, our pumps works with high-speed rotation, the centrifugal force of rotation, to push or throw inflow out of the outlet to achieve the performance of pumping, circulation, or pressurization. Okay, so our pumps cannot be self-priming. When at land use, we must make sure that the water inflow can actively and sufficiently flow into the inlet. Otherwise, the pump will be dry run, in dry run status. Yeah, and will be inactive to the pumps running. For long-term continuous dry run in extreme scenario, the pump will be damaged. And then, if for submersible installation, namely, we as users place the pump installed underwater, this pump is not so recommended, and this pump is more recommended, but make sure the control box part being placed at somewhat drier and lower temperature location. Because to the built-in design style older pump, although the pump body, most parts are completely sealed with epoxy material, so it is completely waterproof. But here, this part, as we see, they are fixed using the 4 screws. And here, the waterproof class, regarding the circuit part, is not so reliable or not so robust to support the pump being placed underwater for a long time. Yeah, there will exist a certain possibility of water leakage, and then the inner circuit will be, damaged. So the pump will be damaged. Okay, so it is not so recommended that it is placed on the water for a long time. Yeah, or we as users must strongly strengthen the waterproof class here using some external materials. Instead, this up-to-date new version will be more okay to handle the installation when being underwater, and when the control box part being placed somewhere lower dry location. Yeah, and the cable length between the pump body part, because the main control circuits are already integrated here rather than within the pump body. Yeah, and here the cable length between the pump body to the control box part, the cable length is about 1 meter. So we can place the control box part at some convenient place when the installation. Okay. For aspect of maintenance, replacement, or in the future, without any doubt, the up-to-date version will be more recommended when compared with the older version. So this extra information is introduced as above, and we hope that it can be taken as a reference. Yeah. If the system can support the installation of the control box part, without any doubt, this up-to-date, higher power, outer control box design style DC60G-24120S-1 model will be more recommended, and it could offer more reliable performance in long term. Yes. Okay. Both pumps can be offered when you need. No problem. And thank you for your time.